What's up, guys? Anybody here yet? It's gonna rain. Oh. That's surprising. Did I not make this public? Guys, is anybody in here yet? Is anybody in here? Say hi. Oh, there's somebody. Okay. Hello, person. Friend. All right. Thought it was going to be cold out, but it's not. So put this down. Oh wow, we got a few of you in here now, huh? Already jumping? How's it going, chat? We're out here tonight asking the public why they're not vegan yet. And we are going to make this hour worth your while. We're going to get some entertainment. We're going to get some outreach. We're going to really get it done here. What's up, guys? How you doing? All right. We brought some Saratoga water. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's see if I can just do it like I did the other day instead of holding the sign. Hi guys. How you doing, sir? Can anybody hear me? Can someone give me some kind of text so I know that there are people in here? How you doing, buddy? You want to try the questions? You're good? Okay. Oh, right on. Yeah. They're all, nice little guys. Don't need to be killed for any reason. Have a great day. Today we're doing an experiment called Why Aren't You Vegan Yet? Oh, there we go. Dude! All right, it's live. I wasn't sure if I turned the chat off or something. Hi there, how are you? You want to try a few questions? All right. I wasn't sure if I turned the chat off or what. So nice to see you. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? Right on, all right. Have a great day. Hi, guys.
Okay.
Hi, guys. How's it
I'll get you a
going?
little cup of that.
Yeah, Steven. Accountant 2. That was possibly on the radar. What's up, guys? doing a few questions out here tonight. How's it going? Going. Oh, how's it going? All right. Yeah, The Accountant 1 was actually a really good movie. Ben Affleck playing like somebody that was autistic. Not only was he autistic, but he was like had a traumatic past. Ended up being like a mathematician whiz. What's up, sir? What's going on? Seeing everybody out here tonight. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? All right. Have a good night. Clara. Claire's in the house. What's going on? How are you? What's going on? How are you? We got a lot of people out here, so I guarantee you we'll get some convos tonight. We'll get some activity. I do have a lot of wind though, so that's my one problem. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? Just stress test your values a little bit. That's it. All right, have a great night. How you doing? Clara, so the sign says, why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. And then I just ask them the 3 questions, to see where the values are. We ask if they know what veganism is first, the same kind of thing. And I've tinkered it. I think I've edited it a little bit. I think I'm trying to make it better. How's it going, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? You gotta try. You gotta try.
This is like one of those YouTube things you're like, ask me a question, debate me on any topic.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
It pretty much is. It's like the guy with the cup of coffee, But it's YouTube Live. It's YouTube Live. I hope you're okay being on YouTube Live. Okay.
Come on, what do we got?
Simply 3 questions, and I just have a few people in here right now.
Hear these 3 questions.
The first one is, what is veganism? Define it if you can.
Well, vegan is you are not eating anything that comes from any no mother.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Like face
no
or
mother.
I've heard that before.
Yep.
So yeah, diet's definitely a big part of it, but we like to dig a little deeper and kind of solidify it as a moral stance instead of a diet. I mean, there's animal testing that goes on, there's circuses that go on. That falls under veganism,
really?
but that's as per the exploitation of animals. So that has to do with veganism as well. So it's more of a stance than it is a diet, right?
Didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's what I like to kind of like articulate like right off the bat, because myself, before I was vegan, I had no idea. I was like, okay, yeah, don't eat meat, whatever. The second question is, are you yourself against animal abuse, you guys, in general?
I'm all about animal abuse. The more, the better. I mean,
you're
seriously.
kidding.
No,
You're
of course I am. What bait shit are you
I know. This is a setup.
Are you pro or against animal abuse?
And most people, in fact, I mean, actually, there are some people that say, actually, I don't mind it. So there are some cringy responses.
Wow.
There are some cringy responses,
Okay.
but most people that have great values will just say, yes, I'm against it, The third question is the hard question. It's if we're against animal abuse, right? And we know for a fact we don't need anything nutritionally from an animal, then how can we collectively be against animal abuse if we're collectively voting for it with our dollar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? That's the tough one, and that's kind of the nature of the experiment I'm doing here today. But what do you think about that?
Sam, why don't you chime in on that conversation?
What do you think? Nutrition?
Tastes good.
Okay, gotcha. I was a big taste guy, and I still am a big taste guy. I've been vegan 12 years, and I eat meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, but I eat the vegan version of. And you'll hear a lot of negative stuff from interests, people that want to keep incumbent industry going about the plant-based alternative. Please do your best to vet it, any kind of source that bastardizes plant-based meats and stuff like that, because the trickery is real. So I eat like tofu, right? Or I eat vegetables, I'll season. Yeah. Sorry.
Now, do you accept questions back?
Of course,
Well,
of
then
course.
let's
That's
bring
the
it,
whole
okay.
nature. Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, the whole
It's
nature. of it.
this is the Jane Curtin debate counterpoint, whatever.
I'm so psyched you came up with such enthusiasm. too.
Exactly.
Those
So,
people- yeah.
all right. So I've heard vegan cheese though is horrible for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of rhetoric that's out there, right? The cool thing about vegan cheese is there's no cholesterol. I mean, you guys know what cholesterol is, right?
Yes.
It's basically, if you look at an angiography, you see cholesterol, and that's what takes the blood vessel from here to here, myocardial infarction, boom. I mean, smoking has a lot to do with it, but heart disease is caused by diet and lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So vegan cheese has no cholesterol, and you don't have to eat the processed vegan cheeses.
What's the part of the vegan cheese that they say is so bad?
Probably the oils, a lot of canola oil and seed oils. Sometimes
right?
vegan cheeses will use them, but now they're getting keen and they're not using them because it has to do with supply and demand. They want to appeal to people's health as well. But you can eat like cheese that doesn't have any, you don't have to even eat a processed cheese. You can make it out of cashews, out of olive oil, out of lemon juice and stuff like that.
Okay.
My question to people is, do you think that like that enjoyment, because I love cheese too, and I always did, that enjoyment eclipses the life of, say, a dairy cow, where they have to be, exploited, violently and sexually their whole life for said cheese to be productive.
Cows are sexually exploited?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wait a minute, is there a whole trade going on where they
Yeah.
sexually abuse cows?
like forcible impregnation. Have you guys heard of that?
Whoa,
Well, it's not like they're
jeez.
going out and they're playing George Michael for
How
them,
do
and
you
it's
know the cows
naturally
enjoy
happening.
this
So,
stuff? Just
there's
saying.
no way. I wouldn't
Just
enjoy
saying,
it.
you
Yeah,
know.
but it's like a random farmer sticking his hand in their privates, whatever.
Okay,
I won't say
you ever done
anymore.
that?
It's
I've done that.
graphic. Yeah. Oh,
I've-
no kidding.
I've done
Okay.
my hand all the way up to my elbow in a
Okay.
cow to
That
feel
was
the
for a
fetus of
Okay.
a
That
cow.
was for a
Yeah.
birth. That's different.
That's for a birth.
Yeah.
I had it all the way up in there.
Yeah, but like say like.
And I think she enjoyed it.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
God.
I'm speaking for her, but she was moving.
Yeah, but the thing is, like what I like to posture back to is sentience, right?
Okay.
Like we know plants aren't sentient, but we know animals are. We know they have a nervous system and a subjective experience of their life, right? So like the animal in this 2025 era, we can say, okay, nutritionally we need nothing. So the stark implications are present, and the stark implications are, oh my God, we're doing this to them, and it is
That's
a holocaust to them. Like
That's
it's
true.
it's
awful.
pretty bad for them. So
I mean, the worst of the worst is probably like what we always heard about with veal and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
even chickens are like,
Yeah.
oh my God, the
Right?
horrible. The hens are
yeah, they
like,
get hung upside
Just
down. It's
eat
like an
less
assembly line. They just cut all their throats. But I would posture there with like, there's no reason to do it at all. Like since we don't need it nutritionally,
He's
and
a
we can.
vegetarian, so
Oh,
you're-
right
you're
on,
pretty
I am a
on.
vegetarian.
Right
yeah.
on.
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the dairy industry, like I just framed it, it's it's just as bad as the beef industry when it comes to supply and demand and
You're right.
shoring up those
Yeah.
systems.
No, you're right.
Um,
Because I will do eggs and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, let me ask you guys, what would stop you from
I
going
love
vegan?
milk.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So,
Love it.
I'm close
Yeah.
enough
I can't
right
do
now.
soy
I'm-
I got you.
I do
can't
pescatarian, so I'll do
Yeah.
fish. I like fish,
Yeah.
and I will occasionally throw some eggs in, but I don't do. I do eggs maybe once a week.
Gotcha.
But it's just like,
Gotcha.
but it's mainly the fish. I don't want to give up the fish.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And by the way, disclosure, I'm not here to catch you guys out or anything. I wasn't vegan for 30 years.
Throw a catch
I've been
in there.
12.
Kind of a little pun on the
I did not mean to
fish
do it.
I
Unintentional.
thought you did. I thought that was
But
pretty clever.
I ate meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, loved every second of it for 30 years. But then I kind of had an interfacing kind of like this. I saw a video online that just illuminated me to the fact that like my values are somewhere, but my actions, there's a spread. There's obviously a spread there because the dollar and like exacting the dollar,
Yeah.
essentially that's the change we want to see in the world. What we're voting for is the change we want to see in the world. And the systems are not nice, and it's nothing we want to leave a legacy of as far as our impact.
No, you're right.
You're right. So I mean, like
And
plant-based
this
milk,
country consumes more meat than any.
Oh, we're
per
insane.
capita.
You're-
We're
the-
insane.
I would agree. I think so. I don't know
Yeah.
for a fact,
No,
but I would say per
it's-
capita, you're probably
Per
right.
capita. Oh my God.
But there are plant-based meats. There's milk that I
People
eat
have to
like
eat.
I eat plant milk, and you don't even have to drink milk, but
No,
you
plant
like
milk.
it, so you
Absolutely.
can probably find
Almond milk's
one.
fine. Yeah.
You can probably find a plant milk that you like. I don't know. But that's the question I just like to float into the air to make people aware of, because
Yeah.
interests run mainstream media. They run everything. So everything you hear on TV, radio, everywhere, your friends, family, it's all the same information. Meat, cheese, milk, and eggs is normal, necessary, and nice, and we just keep going. Can I leave you guys some cards?
So we're all taking under over odds. When the last time you had a Chick-fil-A sandwich was?
Oh my God, 12 years ago. 12 years ago.
12 years ago was your
yeah,
last Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Yeah, and I still love it. Chick-fil-A. I love the taste of chicken, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a junk food vegan, so I'll eat the vegan version of.
You're the
And my-
same as me. But I've just now say I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
But
Yeah.
it's more than just junk food vegan.
I'm a junk food vegan, and I'm not saying it's healthy, but I will posture it's more healthful than the counterpart because there's no cholesterol, hormones, growth factors, IGF-1, heterocyclic amines. I can keep going with the stuff that's kind of baked into the cake in meat per se. But
You got a little card.
here, I got a card. If you guys want to
Card.
take one. please watch.
You got a QR code.
I got a QR code. There's a speech on the back.
And Gary is right. It was the best speech you will ever hear by him.
No, it wasn't me. This is not me. This
You're
is
not
nothing
Gary?
egoic. This is a
I thought
different
you
guy.
were Gary Yourofsky.
No, that's not me. That's not me.
Okay.
That would be me. Like, no, this is the whole thing. I'm more interested in the animals. That's why I'm here, and I'm just here to float awareness. And that speech is a different guy. It's funny you asked. That's the speech that made me vegan. And
Is
I
that right?
watched it the first time, and
I'll
I said,
watch the speech.
I watched it the first time, and I said, "F this guy."
No, I'll watch the speech then. I will.
Second time I watched it. Yeah, but what were your names?
I'm Chris.
Chris?
Louise.
Louise? Awesome. Sam?
Ralph.
And Ralph. I'm Jimmy. I'm the vegan sign guy. You can look me
Jimmy!
up. You can look me up on
Jimmy,
YouTube.
you're
I'm
the
on
vegan sign
YouTube.
guy.
You guys are amazing. I appreciate you having the
Dude, thanks, man.
to stop by. I appreciate
right,
you
brother.
guys.
Nice
Have a
meeting
great
you.
night. Nice chatting with you. Absolutely. Oh, that was cool. They were cool. Did I feel a palpable impasse? Absolutely. But were they so cool? Absolutely. And no one's gonna go vegan right away, everybody. I know, right? Steven, I thought that guy was about to mano me. He came up all like, oh man, this guy's gonna get me. But he was what a sweet guy, nice guy, and he understood. I mean, it's patient, right? Doesn't mind being questioned, right, Steven? I thought that went well. So, and it's also great when you're out here. Oh no, here we go. Luco's here with. I'm not getting into that today. Silly. Hi guys, how's it going? How are you? Hi everybody. You guys want to try a few questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, have a great day. So I figured I'd get this Saratoga water that might like hype my live stream. I saw a TikToker did it, and I figured I'd do it because I want to get famous like him. Just kidding. This was actually at the store, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to try it out tonight. Saratoga. This live stream, Matthew, is why aren't you vegan yet? So we're out here talking to the public. If you noticed, I don't know if you've been here, we just had a nice conversation with 4 people. We kind of floated the idea into the air, and that's all we can do. And me just talking to people like that is a great signal for the movement, I think, because people walk by, they see the sign, they see an active conversation, and they see, a dynamic unfolding, and people will start thinking. Luco's got some blinders on. Luco, you brought up, I don't know if you heard my response, or maybe it was you, maybe it was somebody else, but I mean, if you're concerned about plants, you got to go vegan if you want to be authentic. You kill 8 times less plants. I mean, it's a full stop there with the argument. But you have to admit, your intuition will tell you that animals are worth more than rocks or sticks. Come on, man. We got to grow up here a little bit. But that last lady she was really sweet too. But I could feel like she really, she really liked milk. And I guess I really like. I mean, I don't really like it. I don't eat it, drink it all the time. But I'll do plant milk, and put some protein powder in there. And I really can't tell the difference, to be candid with you. Oh, thanks, Split Sheep. We really appreciate that input. Thank you very much. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Hi guys, how's it going? Anybody want to try? Little stress test your values a little bit. That's it. All right, have a good day. Why aren't you vegan yet? Why aren't you vegan yet? Maybe, although I do love animal, I wouldn't mind having a steak. Luco, come on. Why are we even calling it steak, honestly? Hi guys, you guys want to try a few questions? All right, have a great night. Yes, please, everybody, subscribe. If you like my content, if you like a random dude interviewing people on the street. What's going on, guys? Anybody want to try? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. All right. Have a great night.
You too.
If you like a random guy that's randomly on the street talking to people, telling them to be vegan, subscribe, because I go vegan. I go vegan. I go live every week. And we get conversation after conversation after conversation. And I think so far we've had a nice, good net output. And we're going to keep it going. Oh, thanks, Tessa. You rock. I'm kind of I'm at a hell level now. I'm at 2K subs, and it's like, damn. It's just plowing through there, you know. Hi guys. Anybody want to try? 3 quick questions.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Oh my God.
Wait, where do I recognize you from? What's killing? Bria. Oh my God, you are good. Wait, what was your first name?
You probably would remember him because of Garfield.
Wait, yeah, I remember. remember you both. I think.
Yes.
Did you guys both work there? No. No, you used to come in, and you used to get. Oh, Garfield was my buddy, man. I tried talking to him. I don't know if I remember you. You might have been. You. Yeah, I tried calling him about 6 months ago. I was like, buddy, where are you, man? And the last time I heard, he stopped what he was doing with software engineering. He bought a few big trucks, and then he went across the country and decided to like move cars for a living. And completely out of the software field, and he spent his whole season doing that. His whole school doing that. So it's interesting, but.
I went to school with him. That's what.
Oh, heard. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're catching me right now. I just do outreach on the side, just plant-based, whole food, plant-based, vegan outreach. Hey, since you guys stopped, here's some cards if you want.
Yes.
You know, it's so nice to see you. You recognize me. Now I recognize you, but I had to see you both together to make it match. But I 100% recognize you now. Yeah, check it out. That's my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel called Vegan Sign Guy, and then I got loads of resources and all kinds of content on there. But what were your first names again? Sean. Sarangwa.
Yes.
And I have to know your name now too.
My name's Alta. I'm her mom.
Oh, gotcha.
Alta, like
Very cool.
ALTA.
What's your name?
Jameson.
What is it?
Jameson.
Jameson. I love that. I'm James. So that's so cool. Oh my gosh. I have a daughter too. How old are you?
434.
Oh my gosh. You're getting up there.
My dad's named James.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm have a daughter now. She's 6. So yeah, it's crazy. So I'm in your same space. Godspeed and go with God. But no, she's so cute. She's so cute. You guys have a great day. If I see Garfield or if I get a hold of him, I'm gonna tell him you guys said hi. You guys take care. Hi guys. Wow. You know, I guess I'm a celebrity in Annapolis. How you doing? What's up? Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's why I got all these guys up there, right? I do a little kind of a social experiment.
Well, I'm not vegan,
Yeah.
but I like.
Yeah, right. They're all cute, right? Like I have, I like horses, but cows. Once I've learned more about cows, like
But
they're,
we have to eat something.
yeah, and you know, it's crazy because that's,
It's very difficult to
Yeah.
be only vegan.
yeah, it's funny.
It's expensive.
They say that there's a lot of like information that's kind of floating out there, but
Because I'm
if
traveling too.
yeah, take a card for sure. I got a lot of resources on there, and you know, this day and age, it's actually a lot easier than you would think to be vegan. I've been vegan 12 years, and it's easy as heck. I don't track anything. I get everything I need from a plant-based diet. Like my daughter, my family, my wife, we get everything.
But I belong to an association for lost dogs in Portugal.
Cool. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a heart for animals. Yeah.
And I worked during 9 months for Earthwatch.
Oh, Earthwatch. Okay,
Earthwatch
got you.
in Cameroon.
Oh, I love your accent, by the way. Where are you from?
I'm German,
Oh, very cool.
but
I have a German in here. Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
I'm living over quite 60 years in Portugal.
Oh, very cool. Well, you know, take the card, check out some resources, because being that we don't need anything. Yeah.
Oh, they are waiting for
Oh,
me.
yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll let you guys
Good.
go. Just keep in mind, you don't need anything from an animal nutritionally. So, you know.
Two lost animals,
Yeah.
dogs and cats in Portugal.
Yeah.
Zoófila e Associação dos Cães Abandonados.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it. I have one German in here right now, so you heard it. All right. Well, thank you so much. Check out the card. Check it out for sure. Have a great vegan day, hopefully. Oh, someone's got a question.
How's it going?
What's up?
What are we debating?
Okay, so it's kind of a debate, if it turns into one, but it's not meant to be a debate. So my question is, do you guys know what veganism is?
Not eating meat?
That's a part of it. That's integral. The biggest thing about veganism is it's not a diet. It's integral, like you said, but it's about It's about standing up against violence. That's what it's about. Oh, so are you familiar with what happens behind the curtain via industry, say meat and dairy and stuff like that?
Like a pig? Yeah. Like
Okay.
they milk them and cut them up?
Well, would you say that's violent or not?
I mean, it's a pig.
Oh, well, we can agree that a pig is sentient, right? Just like you're sentient. I'm sentient. This little guy right here.
Yeah,
What would
he agrees too. I
what
take
would
him duck hunting.
what would you do if I started beating him up?
Beat you
You'd
up.
kick my ass.
That's right.
He would
Yeah,
kick my
but that's a
ass,
dog.
right?
We don't eat dogs.
Well, in
so-
China they do. So
Oh, what's this China?
we're in China they do, right?
This isn't China though.
Well,
so thank God.
this isn't the point. The point is we have a little guy here that has what? Eyes to see, a nose to breathe, a brain to think, and he could have a family. And these animals have the same thing. And we're taught since birth, and our parents don't know any better, and it's nothing against them, that killing animals for food is normal, necessary, and nice. Yeah, or cows. And we're here to say today that you don't need anything nutritionally from an animal. Well, what do you think?
Iron from red meat?
No.
No?
No.
You don't need
What
that?
else? Try again.
No, just iron.
You have all kinds of green leafy vegetables, broccoli, beans. Everything is in a plant-based diet. I don't think there's much iron in green beans, but black beans for sure have iron. What do you have any other ideas about nutrition?
I'm just. Has anybody switched to vegan?
Plenty. And
So
that's
that
what we're doing
from
right
you?
now. I'm sure. I've been out here. If you guys want, you can take a card. I have a YouTube channel.
I'm good, thanks.
And all it is
We're
is
live right now?
we're live.
Can I
Yeah.
say what's up?
You can. Yeah, sure. You could say hi. Yeah.
What's up?
They're going vegan, guys.
No, I'm
This guy
not.
sitting right here. He's
I'm
going
not.
vegan.
I'm
He's
eating
compassionate.
flavor.
He's
I'm not.
strong. He's not a bully. He's a guardian. He's saying no to all that. You hear
I'm
him.
eating meat. I'm eating meat. I'm staying with meat.
You don't have to do that though. You can
I
be a
don't have
bigger
to, yeah,
man.
yeah.
In hunting, you don't need to do that
No,
either.
I do. He wants it too.
Well, the thing is that what you're doing essentially, you're taking the life from someone that doesn't want to die.
Yeah, but it's
That-
different. That's
Hmm.
but
It's not.
there.
It's not different because
But we eat them. It's different.
yeah. Well, that's if I was to eat you, would that be okay?
It's cannibalism.
So culture. So you're saying culture. You're saying culture and what we've always done eclipses all things, right?
Sorry.
So you're saying that our culture means more than anything, essentially.
That's.
Well, you shouldn't follow your culture's rules because
It's
culture is gonna.
You're making it seem like I'm just killing them just to kill them.
I know,
You're
I
getting
know.
something from it. You're getting duck meat, deer meat, whatever.
Hi, guys.
venison.
Yeah, but you don't need that. Like we have everything we need from a plant-based diet. And did you know that when you eat animals, you consume 8 times more plants on an all-effective basis than a vegan? Because the animals have to eat. And if the animals have to eat, that's 8 times more plant feed that they're going to eat to become that meat.
I have a question.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What are you live on?
YouTube Live. Oh, sorry, guys. YouTube Live. So I come out here once a week, and yeah, we've definitely handed out over 500 cards. We've got almost 1 million views on the channel. We've turned people effectively vegan, and more people are going vegan. And if you don't get on the bus, guys, you're going to be left behind. Because honestly, you're going to get healthier. That's the bonus. You're going to get healthier. You're going to
Especially
feel
kids my
better.
age, you can't have a vegan diet without a nutrition.
Yes, you can. My daughter's been vegan since birth. She's needed nothing. So that is a complete fallacy. And everyone says that. Your parents might say that. Your friends might say that. But they don't know. Because the information that comes from narratives is all filtered by interests. Do you guys know what interests are?
Elaborate.
Okay. So basically, money. So we live in a capitalistic society, so all information you get is filtered through monetary interests. I'll let you go because I feel we're at an impasse here, but I want to throw down the challenge to you. I want you to look into these things. I don't want you to just give up and say, you know what, I'm just going to believe whatever someone else tells me. Don't do it. You deserve more than that, and the future is in your hands.
All right. Thank you, man.
All right, guys. Have a great one.
Thank you. Hey,
All right,
I'll
bye,
keep-
guys.
I'll keep eating meat.
It's a small move, man. It's like it's. All right, it's a small move, guys. That didn't go very good. Welcome everybody to the chat. If you're just getting here, we're out here to speak up for animals today. And if we got to talk to teenagers, we got to talk to teenagers. What's up, big guy? If we got to talk to older people, we got to talk to older people. But we're here to appeal to people's nobler motives because a large chunk of people just don't know. What's up, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? Test your values? How you doing, guys? Try a few questions? All right, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Jason. Take care. Nice seeing you. See, I'm actually a celebrity here somehow. Duck is good food. That's not nice. Yeah, the ducks don't feel that way, big guy. You're taking the life of essentially a helpless child on an all-effective basis, and you're bragging about it. Pathetic. Hi, guys. But anybody that wants to learn and is vegan curious, they will come up. Anybody that wants to argue will probably come up too. But I don't mind having the word vegan on the side because someone that's vegan curious will come up. Or a lot of them potentially could come up. It's kind of almost a way to filter out the people that won't be receptive. Some people's blinders are on so tight, they're not in that ripening phase yet. All right. Anyway, dude, smoked barbecue. Thanks, Laura. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what we do out here. We're gonna keep the energy levels going. We're gonna keep fighting for these little guys that don't deserve to die. And we're gonna be positive. What's up, guys? Who wants to try? 3 quick questions. Just test your values. That's it. All right. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few quick questions? Could challenge you a little bit. Have a good day. Everybody walks. Everybody walks. All right, here's a sign, everybody. It says, why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. If you're just getting here, like and subscribe. I ask people what veganism is, if they're against animal abuse, and how can they continue to be against animal abuse if they're not vegan. Very simple, very straightforward. I got parking for an hour today, guys, but actually hour 15 minutes, so. What's up, dude? How's it going? Let's go. There was a German lady there, Clara. I don't know if you caught what she was saying. Brisket and pork ribs is good as well. Wow. What's going on, guys? You guys want to step up? Try the questions? Just test your values. That's it. All right. Have a great day. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Big alpha dudes can't step up. Hi, guys. How's it going? You guys want to try a few questions? All right. Hi, guys. Why aren't you vegan yet? Your heart is vegan, but the trickery is real, and you're doing things that you don't even believe in. Yeah. Anybody got any questions on anything? Be it nutrition. We'll stay away from nutrition. Hi there. Yeah, shoot, whatever nutrition question you got. What's the most interesting convo you've had with somebody? Well, there's interesting convos. We've had some very, hi guys, how's it going? You guys want to try a few questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? Have a great day, guys. There are interesting convos, and there are convos that have gone south real quick. There are convos that have gone great. I think one of my best convos was 2 weeks ago in a live. This really cool Asian dude I was talking to. I can tell you that guy's going vegan. It's not very. I can tell you that guy's going vegan, 100%. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? Just test your values a little bit. That's it. All right. Have a great day. If you're just getting here, like and subscribe. You know, we're on YouTube Live. Just kind of challenging the public a little bit. What supplements do you take? That's a great question, Clara. Right now, I take no supplements. Now, I will say there's a lot of people that are very concerned about B12. And if you're very concerned about it, you should definitely take it. It's only fair to you. But I am doing some deep diving into B12 the last few weeks. And I've learned a lot about it and its creation and how it was created. It was actually created in a lab in, I can't remember the location, but it was 1948. Hi guys, how's it going, everybody? And Merck and Company actually created it, coined it. How's it going, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? All right. Anybody want to try a few questions? Hi guys. Anybody want to try? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, have a great day, guys. What's up, guys? It was founded in a lab in, it was the U.S., I don't know where, but Merck and Company is the industrial pharmaceutical company that founded it, created, named it, and categorized it into the B vitamin family. It was never a B vitamin until they decided they could profit monetarily from it by putting it into a B vitamin family where it would be seemingly necessary because of the nature of the B vitamin family at the time. How's it going, buddy? Want to try a few questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, have a great day, dude. Yeah, you got it. Oh, okay. Yes, everybody. Yeah, and if you're worried about it, yeah, everybody give the video a like, please. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. Have a great one. Yeah, if you're at all worried about B12, definitely. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Do your own research. Take the B12 supplement, please. Please. But I think the main reason that we're here, and one of the main reasons that we are vegan, is that we don't listen to official narratives. We don't entertain official narratives. And that's a big reason that we went vegan. Hi, guys. Anybody want to try 3 quick questions? Just test your values. That's it.
One time I made,
Hey.
I was talking earlier.
Yeah.
One time I made a YouTube video right here. It was sick.
Are you serious, dude? This area is solid, man. I just like the space. Like, I got that set up right there. This is my favorite area because all the people that keep coming down. What were you doing in yours?
it was like COVID times, and I was like throwing marshmallows in people's mouths. And we were just editing it out, making it funny. And most people were saying no, but it was pretty funny. I was like trying to sell it, you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's some entertainment right there. Did it hit? Did you get some hits?
Nah, it's like just me and my friends watch it.
Hey,
but,
just the fun factor alone. That's
It's fun, man.
amazing.
Yeah, it's good times.
Well, this is the real estate, right?
Yeah,
You know, if you ever want to do it, you know, I'll have no problem sharing the space, you know, with someone else. But
I
yeah.
don't know what I would do now. I'm washed up.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. You can always
days,
start YouTube again and spearhead the initiative again, you know, and find like something that you like and
You
YouTube
make a
and
killing on YouTube if you do it right.
yeah, and well, Google's not going anywhere, and it's, you know, it's a way if you have something that you want to spread awareness with, it's a great way to do that as well. It doesn't have to be about the money, but the money can help you maintain your logistics in doing what you do, you know. But yeah, man. Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Good luck, bro.
Thanks. Take care.
Yeah.
See you next time. What's up, buddy? What was I saying? He would. Tessa, yeah, great point, Tessa. And all the information you see online will point that way. But I don't want you to look for that information. I don't want you to look for its utility and its where it's found. I want you to look at the history of it, because the utility of it, where it's found, how necessary it is, all this can be tinkered and messed with online with material data that's on the internet. But look at the history and use your own intuition to decide if it's something that you think is necessary in your diet. Definitely don't stop taking it if you're at all worried about it. Definitely don't stop taking it, for sure. Yeah. So, marshmallows, right? Hi, guys. Anybody want to try 3 quick questions? Just test your values. That's it. All right. Have a great day. I had a question regarding your notion of ethics further up. Yeah, Bad Bite, shoot. Josh Boy says hi. Hey. What's the question, Bad Boy? Or Bad Bite, sorry. Bad Bite. All right. Get some more of this amazing water that's going to make me go viral. Yeah, what's up, buddy? All right, Bat Bite, go. Get out of the road. All right, guys, how's it going, everybody? 3 quick questions. Anybody want to try? All right. A lot of walkers by tonight. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try 3 questions? I'm all right. Real quick, just test your values real quick. That's okay. Have a great night. Take care. What's going on, guys? 3 quick questions. Why aren't you vegan yet? That's good? Ah, it's not nice. 3 quick questions. Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, guys, 3 quick questions. Why aren't you vegan yet? YouTube Live. You want to step up? It's not nice. Don't be a bully.
What do you mean not nice?
So the first question is, do you know what veganism is? That's the first one. Most people have a notion of veganism. What do you think it is?
It's like you don't like eat like any like animal stuff.
Yeah, okay. So diet is what everybody thinks, right? But it's not diet. And
Not killing animals.
sure, diet is integral, right? But you know that the diet is consequential. So it's more so it's a stance against violence, and it's kind of like the movie Spider-Man, right? With great power comes great responsibility. It's really simple. You can either choose to pay for a helpless, I mean, they're like children. They're very small. They're helpless. They're vulnerable. You're paying for a child to die for something we don't even need nutritionally. And it sounds kind of funny, but it's funny because that's what you've been told, that it's, you know, completely inaccurate. Fact of the matter is, that's what happens. And these little guys, you know, they have eyes to see and noses to breathe and families. And we take it all for nutrition that we don't need. Do you guys think we need anything nutritionally from an animal?
Yeah.
What is it? Protein. Educate me. Precisely what part of protein? We're going to stress test this.
A lot of protein.
Okay. I can tell you can find, okay, let me ask you a question. Where do you,
Like mushrooms got protein and stuff, but
true, yeah.
it's like not enough.
Yeah.
You know? I'm
Where-
a growing boy.
Where do animals get their protein from?
Meat.
Meat. They eat plants, right? They eat plants, right? So we just, as a vegan, you skip the middleman. You don't eat the animal. You just eat the plants, and you don't take on the cholesterol, heterocyclic-amines, TMAO, IGF-1, saturated fat. I could keep going, guys. And we're putting all this into our bodies when we're not vegan. So my kid's been vegan since birth, and she's healthier than any kid her age. I guarantee you.
Plants that have protein?
Oh yeah. They have every single essential amino acid that you need. So you seem the most interested here. So tell you what, why don't you take a card? These guys, I don't think I'm getting through to them. But I'm on YouTube Live. Yeah.
Can I say what's up?
You can. Yeah, if you want.
It's good
Say
chat.
hi. This guy's going vegan. Doesn't know it yet.
Heck yes.
I'll let you guys go though. I want you to think about that.
All right,
'Cause
I
I
got
see
you.
you. Because if you want to be a protector, a guardian, or macho, you'll be vegan. Because the other way around is not macho, guys. It's not macho paying for a little helpless being to go to die just for pleasure of taste. You know, it's something to think about. And our parents don't know any better because they've been told the same stuff. My parents still aren't vegan. I love them to death, but they're still not vegan. They just don't know. And you're the future generation. You want to be leaders, or do you want to be kind of followers of the herd? That's what I'll leave you with. All right, you guys. All right, have a great day. That wasn't going anywhere, guys. I didn't even want to get them on camera. You guys want to try 3 quick questions? Why aren't you vegan yet?
I was vegan.
You can
but
do it.
Make me feel bad.
Oh, come on. I'm not. It's not what I'm trying to do. It's just awareness. That's it. It's awareness. YouTube Live. YouTube Live. Yeah. You want to try 3 quick questions? I mean, all it is. The first one is why, what is veganism to you? Have you heard it before?
Yeah, I heard the term, but
Yeah.
I assume it's no animal protein.
Yeah, well, exactly. No animal protein, nothing from animals, no derivatives, no secretions. And it's not really a diet, really. Like most people, almost everybody says it's a diet, but it's not a diet. It's and it's not even a lifestyle. It is, but it's a stance. That's what I like to say. It's a stance based on ethos. So we say, no, we're not going to support a system of violence for something arbitrary, because that's essentially what we do when we're not vegan, because we're going to the cash register, we're casting a vote 3 times a day. And whatever we're voting for, we're going to shore up that reflective system. And meat, cheese, milk, and eggs are inherently oppressive and violent. Like the things that I've seen, it's disgusting, and the consumer is not meant to know about it.
We had this conversation.
Consumer is not meant to know about it. So if we know that we need nothing nutritionally from an animal, which we know, then how can we collectively be against like animal abuse if we're not vegan? What do you guys think? It's a tough question. It's a tough question.
No, I mean, I don't think you're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
By the way,
Yeah.
I don't think you're wrong, but at the same time, I do believe, like, for example, like I work in diabetes, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the thing about someone who's a type 2 diabetic,
Yeah.
how do you reverse type 2 diabetes?
Diet.
Diet, right?
Diet. Yeah.
But you gotta think, most of the time it's done off like a carnivore diet. Like you gotta think
I think there's a lot of stuff happening with the carnivore diet.
But also, here's
but-
my thing though.
Yeah.
I'm not against vegan, vegetarian,
Yeah.
carnivore, or animal based.
Yeah.
I just think for a human, You have to eliminate the processed foods as much as you
That's
can.
a big part. Yeah.
Or like seed oils, anything of that
Yeah,
nature.
you don't even need that. You can eat whole food plant-based as a
Honestly,
vegan.
I know some vegans who are perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
like,
my daughter's vegan. No, you're healthier on a vegan diet. That argument is squashed. Just because if you're eating meat, you're eating IGF-1. Do you guys know what that is? It's insulin growth factor 1. You might know in the diabetes field, insulin growth factor 1, right? You have heterocyclic amines, you have TMAO, you have copious amounts of saturated fat, you have cholesterol. I can keep going. And all this stuff.
Okay, let me ask you this. So,
yeah.
So if you have a type 2 diabetic, like on
Yeah.
your hands, do you think you can reverse type 2 diabetes with a vegan
With
diet?
a vegan diet is the way to reverse type 2 diabetes. You know why? What's the intracellular lipid? What's that? You should know. You're in the field.
Hit me.
Intramyocellular lipid. So the fat that's inside of the muscle cell.
Okay.
So what contributes to that factor?
Bro, give me hip. No, this is actually really educational.
Yeah.
No,
so,
give me hip,
well, there's a few books out, right? Like there's a guy that I follow. His name is Neil Barnard, and he wrote a book called Treat and Reverse Type 2 Diabetes, and it's all on a whole food plant-based diet. So the intramyocellular lipid is this fat entity that's inside the muscle cell, right? Okay. And the more saturated fat that we eat, the bigger this entity gets. Okay. And as soon as it gets to a certain threshold, insulin, it's like a gum in the keyhole. Insulin can't get in. And all of a sudden you got that anatomical volatility where diabetes materializes. Yeah, for sure. But the whole food plant-based diet is the way to reverse type 2. Type 1, you can treat it, and you'll be better off on a vegan diet. You can't reverse it on type 1. But type 2, you can reverse it.
This is honestly good information, because honestly for me, like I said, I'm not against like vegan, vegetarian.
Yeah.
I think all is good. To me, just eliminate processed foods and seed oils.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Get them all out, but also go vegan, because we don't need anything nutritionally. So why are we doing this?
What's your name, bro?
My name's Jimmy. You can look up Vegan Sign Guy on YouTube. That's my channel. Oh, thank you so much. Check it out. There's a speech on there. I want you guys to watch this speech on there. That's the biggest thing. It's not me. It's another guy that's much better than me. But yeah, check it out for sure. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the solidarity. Have a great day. Take care. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Absolutely. Hey, I got the U hat on right now. James. There's another James that works there too. Have a good one. I'm being spotted. Everybody like and subscribe. Hi guys. Everybody like and subscribe to this craziness I got going on today. We're having a pretty good outreach day. Those guys were kind of on their way, but they got a card. If we're handing out cards, we got the word out here in the air, and we're garnering attention. It's a net positive. Net positive. I should move this because I feel like it's not. That's better, right? Yeah. Now we can see this. Hey, how's it going, man? How are you?
All right.
You came up. I'm just doing interviews today, right?
Okay.
Have you heard the word vegan before, or do you know what veganism is?
Oh man, let me tell you something.
Oh, okay.
3 years ago, well, really 4 years ago, I was a hot mess.
By the way, I'm on YouTube Live, as long as that's okay with you.
You good, man. You good.
Sorry, I like this.
And I was an alcoholic, wanted to change my life, went to the doctor. Doctor was like, if you don't get things together,
Right.
So
I
said, you know what? All right, what can I do? I prayed on it. I said, Lord, the first thing he did was take that taste out of my mouth of alcohol. And then the next thing was to start eating right.
Yeah.
When I juiced and did vegetables and left animals alone for like 3 to 4 years, I was like, oh my God. I felt
like a weight.
It was like, and I got a picture to show you.
Oh, cool.
So you
gotta
don't think
see
that
it
I'm
now.
up here just jabbing you.
Yeah. So
I keep it.
So you went whole food plant-based, or how did you go about precise?
I did raw. I had to go raw.
Oh wow! Okay, that's the discipline right there.
Yeah, I had to go raw to do my body.
Oh, that's so cool.
So that was me.
Oh wow! Yeah. Marked difference. I mean, like astronomical difference. Congratulations.
I was 265 pounds.
Yeah.
Full of poo-poo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so I tell anybody, start now. Don't wait for nothing to happen.
Yeah.
God is good.
Yeah.
If they want to put you on something, go vegetable.
Yeah. Please research what they're going to put you on. Vegetables.
Research first.
So are you vegan now?
I am. I
amazing.
do vegetables, salads, and stuff like that.
That's what we want to hear. That's amazing.
I got to keep it real. Every now and then, Lord forgive me, I may do a fish.
Heard. I got you. I got you. Well, I'll tell you. If you look up my channel, here,
Yeah.
check it out. My channel is Vegan Sign Guy on YouTube.
Okay.
I have an interview with a guy that studies fish.
Okay.
His name is Jonathan Balcombe,
Okay.
and he goes deep into the inner lives of fish.
Okay.
And he wrote a book called What a Fish Knows. I just happened to interview him on my
Okay.
channel. But it's a very, I think, articulate video, and you can learn a lot about their personalities and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I appreciate your solidarity
Yeah.
coming up. What's your name, man?
Man, I'm Dejavon.
Dejavon? Oh, you're the
Dejavon.
first Dejavon I've ever met.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
Jimmy.
Well,
So.
I sing poetry and everything, so you know.
Amazing.
I just-
Awesome.
if I can help, just like you helping people,
Yeah.
I tell them, man, the body wants to heal.
Yeah.
But if it wants to heal, you can't keep doing
Yeah.
things to murder it.
Yeah, exactly. We're here to express. We're here.
So, no offense to people who eat meat, stuff like that, but at the same time, when you're trying to heal, you have to do things to heal your body, and that's
Yeah.
vegetables and fruits.
That's it. And that's the only thing that's going to heal. So listen to this gentleman right here. That's the man right there.
And if no one told you they love you, I love you and care for you.
Hear that? Oh, man. Thank you for everything. Have a great day. All right, ladies, how's it going? How are you?
Hey,
I'm
you
doing like a
live?
little, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. My name is James. I'm the Vegan Sign Guy. You'll see me on YouTube. I'm not like a huge like Titanic channel, but I'm kind of in my novel stages. I just asked 3 questions to people. It's really simple. Have you guys heard of veganism? Do you know what it is?
sure. Yeah.
What do you think it is?
It's when you don't eat meat or fish. Or,
Yeah, that's a big part of it, right? Like food is like probably the biggest part of it. But I like to like dig a little deeper. It's kind of a stance, right? It's kind of like a saying no to certain systems and certain narratives. So when we pay for meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, we don't know it because it's been hidden from us since we were small, and it's still hidden from everybody right now. But we're paying for a sentient creature to pretty much die for something arbitrary. Are you guys against animal abuse?
Well, animal abuse.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely, but I don't know.
No, let me know.
I have,
Yeah.
like, well,
You have-
at restaurants
you're
and stuff,
express.
like,
Yeah.
I eat meat and stuff.
Yeah, I
but,
got you.
like, I mean, like, I understand why people don't.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I second that.
Are you against it? But you're against, like, if you saw me with a dog and I was like,
Oh my gosh,
you'd step
yeah,
in and
definitely
probably
not,
kick my
'cause I have
ass.
dogs,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
wouldn't
God.
hit
I'm a
my
cat
dog.
guy. I'm a cat guy myself. So if someone was with my cat, it's go time. But nutritionally, do you guys think we need anything from an animal? What do you think? Like,
I know that, like, I was drinking milk earlier, and it makes you stronger, which
Okay,
I know that.
okay.
Yeah, it makes like your
Yeah, it makes your
calcium in
bones,
or
yeah.
something.
Okay.
And then also like a lot of red meat.
Wait, is there vegan milk?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
Plant-based milk,
Oh my
ubiquitous
gosh.
now.
Does
It's
it
like
taste the same?
it takes like half of the case now. I think it does. But let me real.
Don't you have to milk cows? It's like good for them, right? Because they like are like not good for them.
Can I articulate on that? So, cows in the dairy industry, what's underneath it in the nature of it is basically a farmer. This is the genesis, right? A farmer has to stick his hand right up into the cow's private parts, right? Hold down the cervix, and then he pumps the semen into their privates to get them pregnant. And this all happens against their will. So they're screaming, they're yelling, they're whatever. They actually call these mechanisms that they are on, and I hate to say it, but it's industry speak, they call them rape racks. So they get them all up there, and they'll do this not once, not twice, not 3 times, but about 4 times during their time horizon alive. And then all of a sudden, after they're spent, they get hung upside down, throat slit, and that's what they've experienced on this beautiful planet. That's basically the end-all be-all to their existence. And nutritionally, we don't need anything from an animal. I've been plant-based 12 years. My daughter, vegan since birth. She needs nothing. There's nothing you need. She's 6 now. She'll be 7. But you don't need anything from a vegan diet that you can't, or you don't need anything from a non-vegan diet you can't get on a vegan diet. So I'll challenge you guys to think about that, because your values are in one place. You're against animal abuse, but our actions are like in a totally different place when we're not vegan, because we're voting for it 3 times a day. And it's tough, something tough to hear, but it's absolute truth. And I'm not here to make money. I'm here to spread awareness.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. So if you guys want to take a card, what would be the biggest thing stopping you guys from being vegan?
I like to eat meat.
Yeah, I
Taste,
don't know.
you guys want to try it?
Tastes good.
I got you. I'm a taste guy too, and I'm a junk food vegan for the most part too. So I eat meat and cheese
thanks.
and milk and eggs.
Just like plant-based.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I've
and
heard about that here. Do you want
yeah,
Oh,
and and I like to put a disclaimer out there. I like to say don't listen to any of the incumbent industries' messaging where they demonize plant-based meats, because that's not coming from a sound source. That's coming from the competing industry. When you hear that, oh, it's so bad for you, it's all chemicals, bullshit. I want you to vet your own information moving forward, and you can find the stuff that tastes exactly like it. And then all of a sudden, you're a protector and a guardian. That's who you want to be, right? Yeah. Well, what were your names?
I'm Grace.
Grace? Oh,
Juliet.
oh, beautiful names.
Smith.
Smith. Oh, beautiful names. Well, I'll let you guys go. Moving forward, check out the cards for sure. There's this.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are celebrities. There's a speech on there that you got to watch. Just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Watch it, and then maybe watch it again. It took me a few times, but it's very important information, I think. So, well, thanks for taking part, you guys. Have a great day. Absolutely, you guys are awesome. Here. Yeah, they seem pretty open-minded at the end there. If you're just getting here, everybody please like and subscribe. We are tasking the public with 3 questions today. We are asking them what veganism is, if they're against animal abuse, and how can they be against animal abuse if they vote for violence and animal abuse 3 times a day. So this is what kind of starts our dialogue. We've had many conversations. If you like and subscribe for more. How's it going, sir? Hi, guys. Well, there are plenty of plant-based cat options out there now, Bat Bite. So, you know, we use Benevo and what's the other one? Wild Earth. Don't listen to all the BS, guys. Like I'm telling you, all the stuff you hear is all shored up by interests, okay? Interests run the show. Even what you read online, interests run the show. We're in 2025, and we have to keep our wits about us. We have to question everything, question official narratives. People tell you should eat meat, question it. People tell you need calcium for your bones, question it, hi guys. People tell you, you know, kids can't be vegan. There's something they're missing, but can never articulate on it. Question it, hi guys. People tell you that you need, you want to try, man? 3 quick questions? That you need certain vitamins. Please, you got to question these things for your own sake. And sometimes online's not the best resource. Sometimes you got to dig deep on a more empirical basis. Just saying. Heck yeah, Felix. Proud to be here. Happy to be here. You could line up vegans and meat eaters, and I could tell you who's vegan. They just don't look nutritionally healthy. So I guess I look like trash. How's it going, guys? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. Great day. Just gonna start asking people, legit. Just fuck it. Let's just ask them everybody as they walk by. Yeah, come on, man. I don't know. I mean, my bench press is pretty strong. I'm a distance runner. I'm in great shape. Those worried about strength, being vegan hasn't affected my weightlifting in the slightest. Life on Jupiter, welcome back, my man. Or the opposite, the counter of. I apologize. I'm not sure if you're male or female, but nice to see you back here. And that's awesome that you're vegan. Amazing. Thank you for being a guardian. I love tofu. It tastes like chicken. It does when you season it and texture it right. Hi, guys. Let's go. You guys want to try? 3 quick questions. Come on. Take me on. Take me on.
All right. Are we on YouTube?
Right. It is YouTube Live, if you don't mind.
YouTube Live?
You don't have to be on it.
All right.
Okay. So what's veganism? What is it?
Not eating or using products that involve animals in any way, or animal byproducts, or anything that uses or harms or uses anything that does with animals. You nailed
the almost absolute definition of it. No one here has nailed it today, but that's the closest to it. And it's not really a diet, so I kind of get away from diet. It's more of a stance. Like, it's just a stance. It's very simple. It's saying, no, I'm not going to follow this narrative.
Not using any products.
Yeah.
Including stuff outside of food.
Yeah, exactly. So the second question is, are you guys against animal abuse in general? Simple question.
Oh, I feel like the third question is going to be a banger. The third
I know.
question is going to
We
be
tee
a
it up-
banger.
I know. I tee it up for the third, but
All right, what's the second question?
I wasn't vegan for 30 freaking years.
Fine. What's the second question?
So the third. So you're against animal abuse, I'm assuming. Like if you saw me with a dog and I was beating the shit out of it, especially if it was your dog, you'd probably kick my freaking ass.
Yeah,
right?
sounds good. Yeah.
You're like, would definitely happen.
All right, let's do the third question now.
Okay. If we can agree that nutritionally we don't need anything from an animal,
Okay.
then how can we collectively be against that said animal abuse?
Wait. What's the first part? If we agree.
If we agree
Yeah.
that we don't need anything nutritionally from an animal, and don't take my word for it.
Okay. So if you're like, oh, there's some vitamin and we can get it from a pill or whatever.
Or we might not even need that said pill.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I know
if
what
we
you're
can
thinking.
Agree, if we can agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. What's the second part? I like
then
this.
how can we collectively, like, value-wise, action-wise, be against something if we're voting for it on a monetary basis 3 times a day, as far as strengthening the system underneath the food?
Yeah, I hear you.
I know it's a tough question.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
For the lab-grown meat. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, if it takes the animal out of the equation, I'm all for it.
I'm into that. If there's no brain attached, if
Yeah.
there's no suffering,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's
Yeah.
going to be hard to
I think
change the whole world right now and say, hey, everybody, we got to blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
Until convergence happens of technology and stuff, and we kind of exponentially can make it so cheap, because it's so expensive, and it's not sustainable to make right now because it's so expensive. No one's going to buy it.
I think hundreds of years from now, people are going to look at this practice and be like, this was barbaric. But like for the time being,
100%.
We grew up in this culture, and we're
did.
just so used to it day to day. So it's like,
You're preaching to the choir. You know, I'm a
I'm excited for the lab grown meat. In
Yeah.
the meantime, I'm still gonna eat a burger because I
Try-
don't know what to tell you.
Try, and I'm gonna put a disclosure on this. Try not to listen to incumbent industry when it comes to messaging against the plant-based meats. I like to float that because.
I'm fine with the plant-based
Oh, that's
meats.
awesome. Yeah. So try Beyond.
Like seitan.
Try seitan. Try Beyond Meat.
I
Try
got a question.
Gardein.
Are fish plants?
Can
I go pescatarian? Would that
So
satisfy
I was
you?
just talking to a guy, right?
Do fish have feelings?
If you take my, would you guys take a card?
Does this
just
lead
to have
me
it?
to your YouTube?
It does. It does.
All right, I'll take one.
And I did an interview with an author of a book about it. Wow. A few months ago, the book's called What a Fish Knows, and it kind of chronicles the inner lives of fish.
You wrote a book? You wrote this book?
No.
You read a
I
book.
interviewed the author.
Okay, the
so
author.
he
What did
wrote this book in 2015, and you can check it out on the channel. I have the interview up there. But they're very sentient, and they're unbelievable with their capacities and what they do. Their familial dynamics.
I don't like fishing. My dad taught me to fish.
Yeah.
I don't like cutting up the worms and just for fun, fucking with the fish.
That's what I'm saying. Like our hearts are so reflexively against it. So
I'm still gonna eat them though.
But
now.
check it.
For now.
But check it out, because I mean, you can find the vegan version of fish too, like Good Catch Foods. Good Catch Foods, if you can remember that. I've had their crab cakes, their fish cakes. I can't tell the difference. There you go, Lion's Mane mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms are very pliable.
Well, I'm
so
hoping
check those
we go
out.
for the lab grown stuff. I'm in support of that.
Heard.
I'm all for that.
Check it out, but just think about, I don't know. I know we're all set in our ways to a certain extent, but at the end of our dollar, there's a helpless little one that has to see this, like the farmer coming down with relentless just violence and ending them for nothing.
I hear you. You're spouting. I hear it.
Well, I appreciate you
All right,
guys
I'm
stopping
good.
by.
I think we're done.
I appreciate you guys stopping by. You had the bravery to stop by. That's awesome. And you nailed the definitions closer than anybody today.
Oh, I'm excited.
Check out the
you.
channel and watch the speech if you can.
When does this get
Oh, not
saved
me.
into a short later or what?
And I meant the speech on the card. No, it gets saved under my live streams, so you'll see it in the live streams, and maybe a short, because I pump out shorts too. So, you guys have a great day. Take care. I'm getting an alert on my parking space. So annoying. All right, so everybody here, welcome. Yeah, I thought that was a great convo too. Yeah, it's just absolutely abusive. My family is having burgers tonight. I'm choosing to have pasta instead. It's cheese, pasta, but vegan cheese. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. What's going on, guys? I'm gonna stay out for a few more minutes. I'm getting the notification that my SEMA planting seeds. Exactly. I'm getting the notification that my parking is up. What's going on, buddy? You want to try a few questions? Just test your values. That's it. Have a good day. All right. Thanks, Clara. Oh man, I got the team in here today. If you're not vegan yet, guys, let's go vegan. Let's also like and subscribe to my channel so we can blow me up, so we can get these conversations, these genuine, heartfelt conversations out there far and wide. Claire says Jesus would be vegan in 2025, 100%. If you're arguing that Jesus would not be vegan in 2025, then you are arguing from a place of childish ignorance, because this is the most compassionate man that ever lived. And you're saying that he would not be compassionate. You're lamenting that, and you're using all kinds of gymnastics to lament that. He would not be vegan. Fallacious, fallacious. Let's all grow up. Let's go vegan. Jesus would be vegan. In fact, I'm getting ready to I will be doing a campaign this summer with a big tablecloth, and we will be effectively outreaching the city docs with a cloth that says Jesus would be vegan in 2025. Change my mind, and we'll be holding talks on that. So tune in, but there's no argument, guys. If you're arguing that, you're arguing from a place of bias, and it's not fair to the animals that are dying because of something that was written in a book. Jesus would be vegan. Stop, 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 stop. Enough. I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm sorry. Sick and tired. I'm arguing from the Bible. Sure, bud. We can cherry pick anything we want to hear from any book we want to choose, because it fits our narrative, our line of reasoning. Stop. She put animals on the earth for a reason. To eat them? Ruby, no. I mean, there's historical context here, Ruby. There's historical context here. You can't just out and say, okay, Jesus put the animals here to die for us, to get their throats slit open for us. So we're going to reward farmers with money to stick their hands in their private parts, rape them, kill them. Yeah, because Jesus would really like that. He'd be an avid supporter of that. Jesus Christ. Oh. I think Jesus is awesome. I mean, he is the most moral man that ever lived. And I find that being vegan syncs up with his discipline and his school of thought. So that's how I would see it. Oh, I think I recognize these guys. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions? YouTube Live? Just test your values a little bit. That's it. Let's go vegan, everybody. Be a guardian, not a bully. Yes, he would, Ruby. Yes, he would. I'm going to roll the dice on my parking here, guys, because I feel like I got some momentum. I'm going to stay a little longer. I don't even see any parking people coming by, so we're extending this live for you guys, for everybody out here. You guys see I got my U hat today? It's my U hat, you know, so people can't see who I am, because I'm like a celebrity in this town. Just kidding. Oh, my hair's all fucked. All right. Mile High City dude says ban me. Okay. Ruby, why do you want to eat rotting corpses? How's it going, guys? You'd argue the Bible all day? Okay. I'd probably send you on your way. If I realized we were at an impasse, you know, and we weren't going to get anywhere, I'd move on to the next person. I mean, just take into account the golden rule, for God's sakes. Just the golden rule, compassion. What would Jesus do? Can you just think about these things instead of this crap? Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? Hi, guys. How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
You guys want to try? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions.
We're vegetarians.
Oh, okay.
Vegan,
think about the dairy industry. Look into the dairy industry. It's something. It's something. Have a good one. Evolution points to veganism. Absolutely right. Hi, guys. YouTube Live. YouTube Live. Yeah, I don't know if you want to try. It's just 3 questions.
Daddy, can I try the 3 questions?
Oh, I'm super nice. All I'm doing.
No, I'm not vegan.
No,
You
no.
have a bag full of meat in your hand.
Listen.
I know. I just told him
So before anything, before you guys look like you're on your way, here's a card that I have here, right? There's a speech on there, and it kind of articulates a lot of really cool things that we don't know and most of us aren't privy to. But I ask people if they know what veganism is. What do you think it is?
you know, not eating or involving yourself with stuff that have to do with animals, right?
Like that's
animals and plants.
actually, I thought the last guy had the best definition. You actually eclipsed it. That's the best definition I've heard all day. So it's right, diet's integral, right? But more so it's a stance against violence. And the stance comes via that mechanism of action, which is the US dollar in our case, right? Because we go to the cash register, AKA the ballot box, and we cast a vote 3 times a day. And we say, okay, and it's binary. Do I want to directly vote for violence or do I want to directly vote for nonviolence? And this is kind of the real underlying crux of veganism, right? I also ask, are you guys against animal abuse, like in general?
In general.
Yeah, right. Like if you if a dog, if you saw a dog
don't
getting
beat
beat
on your
up,
dog.
yeah,
But
right.
At the
You
same
would,
time, I love
you wouldn't like it.
bacon.
Yeah, I got you. But the third question is a tough one, and it's like if we don't need it nutritionally, because we don't need anything from an animal nutritionally, nothing, then how can we be against something like value-wise in our hearts if we're voting for it 3 times a day? And that is a tough question, I know. But what do you think about that?
I would like to see the studies that prove that I don't need nothing nutrition.
Yeah.
You can don't take my word for it. Look it up. Don't take my word for it.
You don't necessarily need milk. You know, most people are lactose intolerant. But
Yeah, right? Yeah, by design. Yeah, because cows, they make the milk. Everything in that white liquid, lipids, sodiums, proteins, IGF-1, hormones, and growth factors are all for baby cows, right? But since we drink it, we're putting it into human anatomy, which creates all kinds of anomalies and distortions and stuff like that. There's also other stuff. I can keep going about that.
no, fish and vegetables been helping the kids LDL. So
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah, I mean, the fish have cholesterol, though, so they wouldn't do too much for the LDL.
That's pretty good for mine because there's
yeah.
cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and my LDL has improved significantly. Going to baked tilapia,
Yeah.
baked salmon, to baked things.
Check it out, though. I was just telling people about fish earlier. There's a on my YouTube channel. I have a channel called Vegan Sign Guy. I did an interview with a guy that wrote a book called What a Fish Knows, and he talks about the inner lives of fish and also the health aspects and why we don't need it on a health basis, and also how they're familially very advanced. Like they have families, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, all this stuff. And we're kind of like so separated from our food. We don't know that we're taking time horizons away from others just for nothing, you know? So something to think about.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping, guys. You got a card? Check out the speech on the back for sure. Check out the speech. Yeah, heck yeah. Have a great one, guys. One guy's not interested at all. He's just on the side. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you're just getting here, everybody, welcome to our live stream. Clara, I got Steven, I got Mr. Mile High. Hi, guys. All right, who wants to try? 3 quick questions. Sure. It's a social experiment. You are. It's YouTube Live. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, just testing people's values. That's it. All right, have a good day, guys. Thank you. Have a good one. You don't want to do it? You see how I get that little, I try to appeal to them right at the end there. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions?
All right, now, thank you.
Heard that. Have a good night. What's up, buddy? You want to try a few questions? No. All right, have a good night. See, and it's really easy, guys. Everybody's really friendly in general when you come out. Every once in a while, you'll have some crazies. Like 3 weeks ago, there was that guy that said he's going to throw me in the river and then F me, whatever. You know, you're going to have, every once in a while an outlier case like that, right? But for the most part, everybody's super nice. Everybody says hi. And you can do it in a way to where you feel good too, that you're being yourself. You're expressing, you're being, you don't have to do anything extra or be not yourself. You can take yourself and put yourself in the context of an activist and just be yourself, you know? People will say, oh, there's better ways to do activism. You should do this, you should do this, you should do this. Bullshit. I say bullshit. I say you do what you can do to speak up. There is no perfection, no paralysis. Don't get paralysis by analysis, please. And, I got a feeling the more we keep doing this kind of stuff, what's going on, buddy? That it's going to disrupt societal flows and it's going to foster critical thinking. Everybody's gonna have their style. I love the militant vegan style. I love radical vegans, Alexander style. I love that chip guy style. I love all of them. I love them all, and they all have amazing ways of being active, you know, and they're very effective, all of them. Shout out to you guys if you're watching. Vegan stoner lady. If I'm forgetting anybody, I feel like I'm at the Oscars. If I'm forgetting anybody, I love all my fellow activists. We all have our own style. Just get out there and speak up. What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? Vegan M says, it's ridiculous, isn't it, Ruby? Stop supporting it, choose plant-based. That's right. Ruby. Okay, Ruby. I check out Challenge 22, Ruby. I have heard this before. What's going on, guys? 3 quick questions. Why aren't you vegan yet? Anybody want to step up? Have a good day. Oh, we love meat. They love meat. Hey, Marcos. Marcos in the house. Vegan for life. Thank you, Marcos, for being an amazing activist as well. All my activists, brethren, and sistren in here today. Is sistren? For the animals, and I appreciate you all being here. Oh shit. Sound is back. All right, is it back? Thanks, guys. I'm gonna get ready to hit the road. Thank you for joining me, everybody. You know, you guys are awesome. You know, you guys make this happen, so I really appreciate all you guys. And you know, keep speaking up, keep doing what you do. I'm gonna go with Oreo fudge on that one, Seema. I'm gonna go with Oreo fudge. What about you guys? Favorite vegan sundae? Aw, thanks, Vegan M. You're awesome. Stop abusing animals, be vegan. You're awesome too. Stop abusing animals, be vegan. Is that Allie or Ellie? Banana split? Nice, nice. Meatball sundae, that's disgusting. That's right, yeah, Oreos, low-key vegan. That's something to look into, huh? Tessa makes a good point. That's what, you know, as vegans, we gotta look into this stuff. That's definitely something to consider. I agree with what Tessa said. I wasn't privy to that. But these are things to consider. That's why it's like, you know, we got to do our own research, right? But guys, it's been a pleasure. Love you all. I am going to get back to the car now because I have an expired thingy, so I don't want to get the old ticket. Everybody watch Game Changers, and everybody watch Dominion. You got to watch Dominion. Watch Gary Yourofsky's best speech ever. Watch Earthlings on YouTube. You can watch that. It's one of my favorites. And just see what you pay for, okay? See what you pay for. Jesus would be vegan 2025. Let's go. All right, everybody. Love you all. Have a great one.